Hi, my name is Leslie. I'm a servant of God. I'm one of 20,000. And yeah, I was taken up, stood before God, was judged by Jesus. Um, you know, and and now I can stand before God and I can talk to him, I can visit but I got a lot that's going on down here. So, yesterday or the day before, sometimes time um, isn't relevant. I mean, yeah, I can be somewhere else in time. Anyway, enough of that. I was asked, you know, what would I say if I could talk to 2,900,000,000, 2.9 billion people? What would I say? You know, and it was simple. Didn't even really have to think about it. Uh, I would say that I love them, you know, and it's like, well, how can you love 2.9 billion people? And I'm like, I'm, you don't understand me. I am you. I am like you. I am, those that struggle and try to be good people, loving, kind, generous, charitable people. And that's me to a fault. I want to help you, I want to feed you, I want to house you, but that would be an injustice to you, because you can, you can feed yourself. You can rise up. Um, and you really can, you know. I mean, I do love you. I've walked in a lot of different shoes in my life, and that was part of my training. I That's the only conclusion that I've come to, you know. I've actually walked in your shoes, um, being hungry, being depressed, being uh, homeless, being used and abused, and you know, I've walked in those shoes, but I slipped on uh, my heavenly shoes, and I'm walking in those shoes now, and um, plus I understand everybody. I understand the way that you think, you know, and we just want to be loved, and we want to have a roof over our heads. We want hot and cold running water, air conditioning, and heat, and we would like to eat, and we'd like to have friends, and we'd like to go out and socialize, and we just like to know that we're not going to be harmed, or murdered or beaten up or shunned, because of who we are. And I would say that um, get rid of your baggage. You know, you were violated. You know, you were done wrong, and you have done wrong to others, and others have done wrong to you. You know, and violated physically and mentally, and that's in your mind. And that's what either makes you happy or sad, because that's in your mind, that's in your body, You know, most likely you would like to do harm to those people, but that's not the way, the truth and the life. That is not happiness. You know, revenge will never quench the pain and the agony that's in your mind. You actually have to get rid of it. You got to let it go. You got to forgive and then throw it away. You know, get it out of your body, get it out of your mind. And then don't be judgmental. Don't judge anyone, you know, because everybody has fallen short. You know, we've all done things that we regret, you know, and they're not violent things. They may have just been words, you know, and shunning people or, you know, just treating them like they are less than human, you know, and we got to forgive ourselves and forgive those that have done that to us and get rid of it. Get it out of your body, you know. Get all that stuff out of your mind. Just let it go, you know. Forgive and forget. Let it go so that you have a clean mind with none of that stuff in it. You know, none of that bad stuff, none of that victim stuff or nothing. Get it out. Let it go. Forgive. Forgive. You know, and then you're like reborn. You're a new person, and then you take up the cross, or you know, the being a good person. You know, being loving and kind. So forgive yourself. You know, and then forgive those that have hurt you or done wrong to you. And then love yourself. And then love others as you love yourself. Do to others as you'd have done to yourself. Be loving and kind, being charitable, being generous, lifting people up. You know, non-judgment. Everybody is on the path that they're on, and just don't judge them, but just love them. You know, we all want to be loved. We want to be part of a loving, kind group that lifts us up, and we lift them up, and we all lift each other up. And then once we do that, and we come together in that kind of reborn, newborn, in love people, we will ascend, you know, to that paradise in the higher dimension, or heaven. It's called heaven, but it's also called the fifth dimension, you know, and it's evolution. You know, we're evolving. This is the next evolution of humankind, and only a few are going to make it. You know, the rest of them don't want to evolve. They want to just be in their, dang it. They want to be in where they are. They don't want to change, you know. And I just say to you that those of you who want to rise up and rise above, that you forgive and forget, you know, and be non-judgmental and be reborn, be that new person, you know, that, and then lift up others, you know. Forgive yourself, and then forgive those that have screwed you over, and then do to others as you'd have done to yourself. Be loving and kind, being generous and charitable, lifting each other up, helping each other up, being there for each other in love. And that's what I would tell 2.9 billion people, is that, you know, let's rise up in love and do good things. All right. Peace and grace be with you. God be with you always.